Welcome back to our channel, your ultimate source for all things. And today we have some great news. The recent Indian Navy rescue mission of a commercial ship from pirates off the coast of Somalia underscores Delhi's impressive development of special forces capabilities, positioning it alongside some of the world's leading military powers, analysts suggest. In the operation, the Indian Navy successfully rescued 17 crew members of the vessel MV Ruen during an intensive anti-piracy operation spanning nearly 2 days. Remarkably, there were no casualties reported, and numerous pirates were apprehended, as detailed in an Indian Navy news release. The complexity of the operation was evident in the array of assets deployed, including a Navy destroyer, a patrol ship, an Indian Air Force C-17 transporter covering over 1,500 miles for the airdrop of marine commandos, a naval drone, a reconnaissance drone, and a P-8 surveillance jet, as outlined in the release. The recent rescue operation conducted by the Indian Navy to save a commercial ship from pirates off the coast of Somalia has demonstrated Delhi's military prowess, with analysts noting that its special forces capabilities are on par with some of the world's best. According to an Indian Navy news release, the operation successfully rescued 17 crew members of the vessel MV Ruen during an anti-piracy mission that spanned nearly 2 days. Remarkably, there were no casualties reported and numerous pirates were apprehended. The operation showcased a coordinated effort involving a Navy destroyer, a patrol ship, an Indian Air Force C-17 transporter covering over 1,500 miles to airdrop marine commandos, as well as the use of naval and reconnaissance drones, and a P-8 surveillance jet, as outlined in the release. John Bradford, an international affairs fellow at the Council on Foreign Relations, commented on the success of the operation, highlighting the Indian Navy's exceptional training, command and control capabilities, and strategic coordination across various assets. This operation is particularly significant amidst concerns about the volatile security situation in the Red Sea, where attacks by Yemen-based Houthi rebels on commercial shipping pose a threat to international forces and potentially create opportunities for Somali pirates in the nearby Horn of Africa. The resurgence of piracy in the region could have significant economic implications, especially for Yemen and Somalia, both of which are already grappling with the effects of long-standing civil unrest. The capture of the MV Ruen by Somali pirates in December last year marked the first successful hijacking of a vessel off the coast of Somalia since 2017, underscoring the ongoing challenges posed by maritime piracy in the region. After the pirates fired on the drone, causing its destruction, and subsequently targeted the Indian warship, the Kolkata retaliated by disabling the Ruen's steering and navigation systems, as stated in the release. As the Kolkata sought the surrender of the pirates, Indian commandos parachuted in following a 10-hour flight from India, as reported on X. Additionally, rafts were dropped into the ocean from the large transport aircraft to facilitate the Marines' access to the Ruen. The display of Indian military might prove overwhelming for the pirates. Due to sustained pressure and strategic actions by the Indian Navy over the past 40 hours, all 35 Somali pirates surrendered, the Navy statement declared. Bulgarian officials, including President Rumen Radev, expressed gratitude to India and Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the operation. My sincere gratitude to Modi for the courageous action of the Navy in rescuing the hijacked Bulgarian ship Ruen and its crew, including 7 Bulgarian citizens, Radev conveyed on X. Analyst Carl Schuster, a former U.S. Navy captain, praised the professionalism of the Indian Navy and highlighted the effectiveness of its Marine Commando Force, known as MARCOS, which has drawn lessons from its U.S. and British counterparts. The Indian Navy itself is a highly trained and disciplined professional force, Schuster remarked. MARCOS undergo nearly 8 months of training, modeled after Britain's SAS. Despite a rigorous selection process, only about 10% to 15% of candidates successfully complete the training, he added. The analysts emphasize that the Indian Navy has extensive experience in anti-piracy operations spanning over 20 years. And given the volatile security environment in one of the world's key shipping lanes, it is likely to be called upon again in the future. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe the channel for more news updates.